How you doing? Thanks for clicking on to this US video discussion for today. We've got a very volatile situation unfolding across the United States. While temperatures bounce up to around 81 degrees in Denver, Colorado today, we could be seeing temperatures drop down into the 50s for highs tomorrow. And by Wednesday, folks, we could be looking at highs only around 33 or 34 degrees. Howling wind now to the north and northwest. Could be seeing 3 to 6 inches of snowfall and wind chills in the teens and 20s. Only 36 to 48 hours from now. Remarkable stuff. We've got a significant snowstorm, the first significant snowstorm of the season unfolding, and ahead of that we've got some record-breaking warmth. I'm going to get right to the map here off the Weather Channel website, and you can see here, this is for today conditions across the United States. You can see the cooler air trying to infiltrate into Montana through Wyoming, and of course across the majority of the Pacific Northwest we've got the first signs of the cooler air trying to bleed into Canada, into the United States from Canada. But you can see here, temperatures very warm today, low to mid 80s across the Central Plains, upper 80s across Texas, 90s for the desert southwest. So still warm. Some are trying to hold on to the desert southwest for sure, and we see a pretty cloudy, cooler day across portions of the northeast as well. But big changes on the way for sure for the majority of the country over the course of the week, as a storm system rolls down and carves out that trough. You can see here for tomorrow, windy showers, some pretty significant wind chills compared to what was seen. Highs tomorrow, if you notice, only 40 to 44 degrees across a large part of Montana. We could be seeing western and southwestern portions of Montana and through Yellowstone National Park. Perhaps not rising out of the 30s for highs. Wind chills, of course, in the 20s perhaps. Look at the difference today compared to today's 81. We've got a high in Denver tomorrow of only 59 degrees. So that's going to be a pretty significant shock to the system, but not as much of a shock to the system as what we're going to see by Wednesday. As the system then rolls through, the cold front passes in, temperatures drop some 45 to 55 degrees, and we are looking at a significant snowstorm for the central Rocky Mountains, as winds then pile onto the front range of the Rockies out of the east. We're going to be seeing temperatures really going to struggle to get much above freezing by the course of Wednesday. But you can look at here, and this is, again, it's not going to change. It is changed, sorry about that. But look at this here for Wednesday. We've got highs in the 40s for Montana over the northern Rockies. But look at this here. Look at the pocket of very chilly air, heavy snowfall, wind-blown snowfall. 3 to 6 inches is expected across the greater Denver area. Higher amounts, perhaps anywhere from 12 to 24 inches up across the Rockies, the higher elevations of the Rockies west of Denver. But look at here. Look at how much the trough is now carved out. The cooler air bled down from Canada. So 40s and 50s are the best you're going to see, all the way down to Oklahoma, up into Kansas. Temperatures today, of course, in the mid 80s. Look at that for Wednesday in Kansas. Temperatures significantly cooler. We're going to be seeing a cold rain develop all the way from the Great Lakes down through the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, down into North Texas. Significantly cooler, pretty windy conditions as well we'll be seeing. But the mildest conditions, temperatures trim back in the desert southwest. It's all been pushed and squeezed down. Only the far southern tier of the United States is going to see those 80s remain in place, while the cold front is not far off to your north. Skipping ahead to Thursday, and you can see here for Thursday, if it will change, it has changed. We've got if you notice here, folks, the cold air has really managed to get covering the majority of the United States. Temperatures in the 50s for as far south as Memphis, Tennessee. 70s still for Atlanta, if you notice. But look at here, temperatures now trimming back. 41 for Caribou, 51 for Boston, 55 for New York City. So that cooler air is all getting pushed southeastwards through the Great Lakes. Very cool rain. Highs only in the 40s for the Great Lakes, and with a pretty strong wind, it's going to feel much more like the 30s. But the interesting thing about this is, folks, if you notice here for the day on Friday, look at the temperatures across New England. 30s for Caribou, 40s for Boston, and only around 51 degrees for New York City. What's interesting is we're going to be seeing and watching very closely as the cold front passes through. Are we going to see that change from rain to snow on the backside? Could we be seeing perhaps a covering of snow across the interior northeast by the latter part of this week, by Friday perhaps? But an interesting pattern indeed. We've got a pretty wet, potentially stormy pattern across the central portion of the country as the front collides with that warmer air. Could be seeing some pretty significant rainfall across the central plains in through the Mississippi and Ohio Valley. But interesting week ahead, coldest week by far of the season so far, and all eyes are in Denver from that remarkable drop from today into Wednesday and Thursday. So thanks for watching. Hope you're staying warm. Enjoy that 81 degrees Denver if you're out and about today, and of course be prepared for the cold that's set to arrive. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the blog. Bye for now.